All right, this last piece I'm going to share with you is about dreams. Dream one. You've given me these dreams where a person from the white buffalo nation has visited with me. In the beginning of this dream, it was just me. Wasn't walking, wasn't driving, felt like I was floating on a breeze. Then I come across two people whom I've never seen. Them two out in the middle of nowhere seemed strange to me, so I asked, "Where are you going?" "A ceremony. A new ceremony," one replied. I then accepted the other's invite. Through a thicket of trees, I could see people gathering. And in the opposite field, a stone's throw away, a great white buffalo appeared. I turned to my two companions, but it seemed as if they'd vanished. I glanced back. Buffalo turned to man, outfitted in white buckskin, as if the buffalo I'd just seen was him. My knees hit the earth first, and I began to pray. I prayed for myself, my family, my friends, their families, the Oyate as a whole, and finally the whole world over. Back on my feet, without words, we began to speak. As humble as I could be, I asked, "Can I stay where you stay? Can I live how you live?" Reply, "No, you must stay. You have medicine." Dream two. I feel as if I'm standing next to a cliff looking down upon a river of failure. Even if I did purposely sip, I'd still incoincidentally be hanging by a thread. Lifeless eyes, I fear no fear. Silence laugh, don't shed no tears. If the day of destruction is near and the love from us inspired by the love of one, would it somehow be enough to keep the stars that travel through space at bay? I stare at these stars nightly just as soon as the sunlight subsides, and it seems even more so during my slumber. One summer night, I needed a rest. Slightly scared to close my eyes, I succumbed to sleep. And this is what I dreamed. Rideless I was forced to trek afoot. I knew I needed to go, but where I was going, I didn't even know. As I strolled down this lonely, dark road, I looked towards the heavens and thought, at least I got the stars to keep me company. And just like that, I sensed the cloud cover coming. My heart dropped. I love looking at these little lights, sporadically spaced, but intricately placed in this place called space. Why must these clouds hinder my view? Within that same minute, my heart was once again lifted, right along with my vision. My feet were firmly planted upon this planet, but my eyesight was carried into the night sky, past the clouds and even further, it seemed. It felt like my vision became that of two telescopes perched on the bridge of my nose, and yet I wore no spectacles. Filled with childlike glee, I began to run like I was finally free. Not knowing what I was about to come across, I was forced to come to an abrupt stop. Car wrecked on the side of the road. Didn't seem like nothing serious as all the car lights were still aglow. As I rushed to the crunch front door, I was relieved at the sight that there were signs of life inside. And from the driver's door, out jumped Daddy, cradling a child about the age of 4. With a fatherly-like frantic flare to his eyes, I could have swore this man was bringing me a child that was about to die. Then I heard this child cry, a cry that would have brought tears to your eyes. His hand had been hurt. Wasn't critically injured, but the height of his cry made me feel his physical pain emotionally. All that was on my mind was putting a stop to this child's cry. I cupped my hands over his one small paw, closed my eyes, looked up towards the sky, reached deep inside and prayed. This child doesn't deserve to cry. Give me his pain. I will suffer for him. I believe kids got a sixth sense to sense the sincerity in someone, so it's nice to see them smile. And soon thereafter, those thoughts, this child's cry, diminished to a whimper. The father's eyes, filled with 1,000 thank yous, made a slow ascent to mine. And with a whisper of understanding, he told me that medicine is powerful.